Fresh Coast Gaming fans, we're getting close to 100 bat reps, so we decided to do something special for bat rep 99 as well. We got something ultra awesome special in store for bat rep 100, but that's gonna wait. A bunch of us decided to either play hooky or got off work early today, and we're in Mike's basement. We're gonna play a 2 versus 2 game of 40k, 1,500 points per player. We just started pulling models out of our bags, and I guess all of us decided to just do an unbound list. So this is going to be really shenanigan-y, I guess, is the word I'm going to look for. There's going to be lots of crazy stuff going on the table. So we'll take a look and see what everyone's bringing in just a minute. Like I said, we're going kind of shenanigan-y with the with unbound lists today. I'm starting off with a Wraith Seer with a D-Cannon. 2 Wraith Lords with Bright Lance's missile launchers. One of them has a Ghost Glaive. Everything is going to be WYSIWYG today. I have 2 Wraith Knights with double scatter lasers and sun cannons and shields. 3 Warwalkers with Shuriken Cannon and missile launchers, and 3 support weapons with vibro cannons because, again, I wanted to play everything WYSIWYG today, and I didn't bother to bring the Shadow Weavers that I had finished painting. So they're vibro cannons. That is 1495 in points. Alright, player 1 on the opposite team is me, is Jeremy with his Necrons. He's got an Overlord and a Command Barge with War Scythe, the Septernial Weave, Mindshackle Scarabs, and Phase Shifter, so we've got the 2+3+. On the Barge, he's going to be a pain in the butt to bring down. Some Scarabs up in front to fill some points. 3 Annihilation Barges, some Death Marks with Annihilation Cryptex with the Flamer templates. The Despair Cryptex, excuse me. A unit of Wraiths wrapping around the building here. Monolith he finished painting for the end of our campaign, and 1 Night Scythe with the Death Marks. This is actually a Doom Scythe, so we're gonna give him hell all day long for not WYSIWYGing it. But that's Jeremy's 1,500 points in Necrons. Alright, here we are with Adam and his Tau list for today. Adam is going to be my partner. Before you guys get all, ooh, Eldar and Tau together, how predictable, what a bunch of power gamer crap. No, we rolled dice randomly to see who got on what teams, and Adam and I ended up on the same team.
The number corresponds.
I do want to point out that Adam and I are undefeated whenever we team up together. So.
Ooh, no pressure.
No pressure.
I am due for my birthday beating.
Oh, that's true. This is the unofficial birthday bat rap for Adam.
I don't know if this counts as a team. We've never had that. Maybe that'll make the curse.
Maybe.
Right. So 1,500 points, right exactly, and got a commander. It's a buff commander with all the goodies. Engram chip, the reroll to hit, ignore cover. Commander Arlai, the 4-year-old guy. I got 2 Tetras, 2 Riptides. One is got the heavy burst cannon with the Earthcast. 2 units suits and Twin Lake missiles, plasma fusion. And then this is probably the first time in the bat rep, the Remoras.
Yeah.
Which are turning out to be pretty good. And the hero of my last 40k tournament, the Sunshark Bomber, which I bought from Mike, which helped in my Combat Patrol tournament win. So
I still think I like the model. I just still think it would look so much better without these.
Oh, I know
these things. It would look much more like a
I've warmed
World
up
War
to it,
II
but
plane.
it's still not. It's not as pretty as the Barracuda.
Yeah,
for sure.
Barracuda's sweet.
That's
all
it.
right, so here we go. Let's go check out what Mike is bringing with his. No, he's got some big bugs, guys. Like I said, Mike's got some big bugs, and that's it. He has 6 models. Go for it.
It's a barbed hero duel. It's a melee beast, but it also has this thingy. It's a strength 5 AP3.
That's not bad.
535 points, 565 points for the barbed hero duel. It has 6 shots from each gun.
That was the barbed hero duel.
That's a scythed.
Scythed hero duel. Okay.
That's the barbed. 6 shots from each gun, and they're strength 10 AP3.
Oh, of course.
Ballistic skill 3 though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. 6 shots from each gun is still 12.
Yeah, and he can choose where he wants to shoot them. And also, they have that agile thing where if they don't shoot a weapon, they can run like extra 2d6 or something like that. Malanthrope provides Shrouded to anyone within 6, I believe. He's not bad in melee, and he's toughness 5, so that's nice. He's also a Synapse creature. This guy is my Hive Tyrant, the Black Death. He has 2 sets of Twin Link Devourers, and then 2 Tyrant Guard with Crushing Claws.
Very cool.
And he has Paroxysm and Psychic Scream. Paroxysm is really nice, especially against Tau and Eldar, where they have high ballistic skill, brings it down a little bit. Psychic Scream, probably not so much.
All right. Very cool. we're gonna get everybody deployed, put some objectives on the table for our Maelstrom mission, and we'll move from there. All right, here we are after deployment. We've got Eldar and Tau and a nice gun line. Adam and I did roll to go first, but Mike and Jeremy stole it from us because Jeremy's Warlord trait lets him steal on a 5. Although I think Jeremy should have rolled that, not Mike, but that's just me. And we have all these Tyranid and Necron Grubblies over here, and of course the barbed Hyrule or whatever it is hiding behind the monolith.
Pulling a Larry.
He's pulling a Larry.
Wasn't my idea.
Of course it was.
I did that.
Anyway,
Larry, if you're watching this
we've
week,
got
you know.
if you're watching, just ignore that part. We've got 6 objectives on the table. We are doing the Maelstrom of War mission. We're going to do kind of a modified version of the first one. Each team is going to draw 3 cards at the beginning of the turn, just because we have more players. And what was the other thing we were going to do with it, guys? Oh, and they are secret to the team. They are not open for everybody.
Night fighting turn 5.
Night fighting comes in at the end of the game, possibly. So we'll get started, and let's see if we can survive this. I'm even terrified of that thing. All right, Necron Tyranid Unholy Alliance went first. Everything moved. The monolith got out of the way so that the barbed Hyrule can shoot. They tried to get my Wraithseer behind the red Riptide over there. Dropped him down to a single wound with all the attacks they threw at him, though. So he did take a lot. Yep, the 500 and some points did 2 wounds, and the monolith did 1 itself. But he's down to a single wound left. We have a suspicion, because they kind of focus fire on here and over here on RLI's unit, that their mission was to kill an HQ. They failed this turn, though, so that's good for us. But they did manage to draw 2 other objective cards. One was get objective 2, and the other was get objective 6. So they did score 2 points this turn. So that's it. Bottom of turn, or top of turn 1 is finished. Bottom of turn 1 coming up. The Tau Eldar turn was a little bit better, we'll say. It should have been better. Mike's going to complain because he lost his side Hyrule to not as much fire as we thought it would take. The Riptides kind of combined to do all the wounds against it. This one did 5 wounds against it with rending hits, and Mike failed all his cover saves, so that was pretty good. Oh, feel no pain saves. Otherwise, it didn't do much. Put a wound on the Hive Guard. 1 Wraith went down, 2 more have single wounds. And that's it. That's really all we did with shooting. My Wraith Lords missed everything. That Wraith Knight scattered off just about everywhere. It was terrible. However, we did manage to get 1 point for holding objective 5. And we also had Ascendancy, which was D3 points for having 3 objectives. So we had 1, 2, 3. And that gave us a grand total of 4 victory points, plus First Blood is 5. Moving into turn 2. Top of turn 2, all the reserves come in. The Night Scythe flew over here, didn't drop off its cargo, wasn't going to go flat out, so they had to snap fire. Jeremy wants to kill something with the Flamers. The Doom Scythe came in over there and killed 2 of the battlesuits, did a wound on the 1 Wraith Lord on the side. It arcs to the Knight over there, did a wound to it too, and then the Wraiths charged in. I missed all my attacks with the Knight, and they did a grand total of 2 more wounds to him, so he's down to 3. Other than that, not a whole lot happened. They took some wounds off of the big guys. Oh yeah, Commander RLI died. They really kind of focused fired on him.
7s.
Yep, and arcing shots. And Jeremy's really good at rolling 6s to arc. Failed to hit my Wraithseer. Other than that, they did manage to score some more objective points from the cards, though. They got Assassinate on RLI. They got Secure Objective 1 with the Scarabs back here in the building. And we're calling all of our warlords as warlords, so they got 1 more point for RLI, so it's actually tied 5-5. Moving into bottom of turn 2.
What does RLI do? Bottom
of turn 2, we managed to snake out another point because the Warwalkers outflanked, killed all the Scarabs, and then used Battle Focus to grab the objective. That Wraith Lord charged into the Overlord there and kicked 2 wounds off the Chariot. The Hive Tyrant was all by himself. My Wraith Knight failed to charge here. And the Wraithseer failed a charge on the Monolith, but the Monolith is stunned. It failed its living metal roll. This Wraith Knight, lost another wound to the Wraiths, but they made both their invulnerable saves in return. Adam got his 2 flyers in there and took 2 hull points off the Doom side.
Deep Struck in, killed one of the...
One of the Annihilation barges is gone thanks to the battlesuit squad that Deep Struck in, and that one is also stunned. I'm sorry, it's jinking, but I did drop its quantum shielding with a shot from the Wraith Lord over here, and that's it. We tried like heck to kill that Malanthrope, which would have really put a hurt on the the Hive Tyrant squad. We did put a lot of fire in there that Mike was making pretty good cover saves with. So, and that's it. Moving into top of turn 3. No more reserves for the bad guys. Like, oh wait, we did score another point, so that makes it 6-5, right? Yeah, 6-5.
You need me to come
Top of turn 3, Tyranids and Necrons strike back hard. I lose the Wraith Knight here to the Death Marks. I lost the Wraith Lord over there to an Annihilation Barge. I lost the Wraith Seer in the middle of the table to, I believe it was the Night Scythe, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and then all 3 of my Warwalkers are now destroyed. The Hive Tyrant wrecked 1 and put a hull point on that one, and then the Hierodual had to use all 12 of its shots just to do 3 penetrating hits on them, and I failed all my saves. So they're gone too. So my firepower is really taking a hit this turn. In combat, I did a wound to myself. Oh no, I'm sorry. Jeremy did a wound to me with his war scythe, but I failed my mind shackle roll and didn't wound myself. That was good. And over here, I managed to kill 2 of the wraiths, and they failed to do anything in return because they were blinded from the scatter shield. But because he failed to hit me and I failed to make an armor save, they are not blind anymore, so that's not good. Going to move now into bottom of 3. I did forget to mention the guys got 3 more victory points this turn. 1 for securing objective 5, and 3 more for shooting 3 of our units off the table. I'm sorry, 2 more for that. So the score after the top of 3 is bad guys 8, good guys 6. No, bottom of turn 3, Adam's other flyer, his bomber, refuses to come in still, which would have been helpful. The Riptide, actually just the red Riptide, finished off the Hive Tyrant, and we removed its cover from the Malanthrope with marker lights from the Tetras, and finished him off with Rending and other shots from that big old burst cannon. So that gave us Warlord and the Kingslayer objective for another victory point there.
This one dropped a template on the...
Yep, the Death Marks are all dead thanks to the template. The Cryptek died but got right back up. Over here...
Killed the flyer.
Yeah, we snapshot the flyer down. The Doom Scythe is dead from snap shooting. Over here, the Onager Gauntlet failed to destroy the... Yep, just glanced on the Annihilation Barge. Who is doing the narration for this video?
Sorry, I'm excited.
I know, you had a hell of a turn compared to me. Over here, they managed to... They forced this Annihilation Barge to jink and then charged it, and I think only did another hull point on a glance. Yeah. But it has only taken glancing hits, so its shields are still up. But it jinked like crazy, so it's only snap firing. And my Vibro Cannon shot at it too and managed to jink it. And that's it. We're going to move into turn 4. It is a tie game now, 8-8. Top of turn 4, the Command Barge and the Cryptex came over here and wiped out the support weapons, mostly in assault thanks to the goofy-ass chariot rules. I hit twice with the Vibro Cannon on snapshots, and he allocated them to the rider, not the vehicle. That pisses me off. Anyway, over here, I killed one of the Wraiths, and he failed to do anything to the Wraith Knight, even though he was not blinded this turn. That's pretty good. Shield Drone was killed here, and one of the Remoras got snap-fired out of the sky, I think. Was it snap-fired? No, he hit him twice, and you rolled double ones on your jinx, yeah. And that's it. Buffmander died from massive shooting from the Hierodual over there.
Thing's so broken.
Yep, he rolled 1-1 on his 2+ save, and he was insta-killed, so.
Right.
Gonna go into bottom of 4, and Adam's bomber finally is gonna show up. Yay! Bottom of turn 4, things are really starting to go our way, I think. The Riptides shot at and jumped back away from the Catacomb Command Barge, dropped 2 wounds off the Overlord, so he's down to 1 wound and 1 hull point. We blew up one of the Annihilation Barges with some good shooting. The one that was sitting over there, actually, yeah, they had a hull point left. We took it out. Yeah, the smart missile systems did it. We got a victory point for destroying a vehicle. We got a victory point for killing a unit assault because the Wraith Knight managed to finish off the Wraiths. Yeah. Awesome there. And then we tried to assault that one over there. We took a hull point off. And how did we get our other point? It was kill a unit in assault.
Right here. Right there.
Oh, yeah. And the Tetra zoomed forward and grabbed that objective for us for a last point. So now we're going to move into the bottom of turn 4. Top of turn 5, the Barbed Hierodual came around the corner here and finished off my Wraith Knight. That was my Warlord, so they got a point for that. The Cryptek grabbed objective 3. He got a point for that. And the Overlord just withstood a hail of tile supporting fire. Adam's dice were ridiculously good. But Jeremy was just making involved saves like a boss, and all he needed was a single 1 or 2 on all those dice, and he would have died. And Notice the command barge is still sitting there, and that Wraith Knight, or the Riptide, excuse me, is gone. So they got a point for
yeah. Well,
the card. What was the name of the card? They gave you that one. Behind enemy lines. I got a point for behind enemy lines, a point for the objective, and another point for killing Warlord. So it's tied 11-11. We're going to move into the bottom of turn 5, and Adam and I are going to get a fresh hand of cards.
yes.
Here we are at the bottom of turn 5. The game is over, and you're going to love this. First of all, Adam got gutsy with his Riptide, shot ahead and charged the Warlord. Made his Mind Shackle roll with a 7. Got in here, nothing happened to either one of them. The Warlord completely whiffed on his attacks, and like Jeremy has proven, he can't fail in vulnerable saves when he has a single wound. We couldn't get the objective over here. We weren't close enough to grab that. Adam only rolled a 5 on his jump, even though he ran over there too. We couldn't knock the Cryptek off of this objective to score that point. But we did zoom a Tetra into their deployment zone to get Linebreaker there. They have Linebreaker here with the Warlord. That put us both at a grand total of 12 points each. However, because Jeremy decided to fly his Night Scythe off the table in their turn, and we drew this card, one enemy flyer or flying creature was removed as a casualty during your turn. The game ended in turn 5, therefore the flyer is considered destroyed, and we score a victory point. So we win 13-12 on a technicality. Now go ahead, question it all you want. Make all the comments you want, guys. We're playing it this way because it just sounds much cooler. And if you're not playing the game the way you like it, then you're not playing the game right. Play the game you want. So we've had people.
Josh likes it, right?
Oh, shut up. We've had people complaining that we played we played a game with Trays in the Infinite on a command barge. You know what? If that's what you want to do it. Just have fun with this game, guys. Enjoy it. Our next bat rep is going to be something even more special than this. It's going to be huge. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be throwing some shout outs for Foodmachine and Foodhammer coming up on November 8th and December 6th, respectively. Lots of donors still throwing prizes at us. It's going to be an awesome 2 months here for Fresh Coast Gaming. Stay tuned.